What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Max Level Podcast, where me and my brother Daniel Petry talk about just whatever topics I feel like. We break it up Monday through Friday, one by one, and then we post the full thing on Sunday. Please go check out his channel where we play all the games and do everything. Speaking of which, we've been playing a lot of The Division recently, and we're here to give our opinions / review the damn thing. And I'm thinking it's pretty damn good. If you're just here for an overall review, if you like Gears of War, think about Gears of War and Destiny had a baby. You like the idea of that, you'll like this game. Daniel, you got anything to say?
More with like the Last of Us type of cover system, like the cover system on it's more fluid than Gears of War. Like you ain't getting hung up on stuff or anything like that. Like it's really fluid and like, oh, you want to go over cover and in the cover in front of you, you literally look at it. It'll show you where your character's gonna be. You hold A and he'll follow like a little line that will show up. Like, but my overall review, like you said, if you're just wanting like an overall one word review of it, it's awesome.
4 out of 5 stars. I'd give it like an 8. 4 out of 5 stars, whatever.
I'd give it 4.5 stars. I'd probably give it a 9, honestly, but. It's a damn good game. That's me being a PvP-aholic.
Anything you like about it? One of the major things.
The Dark Zone.
The Dark Zone. What do you like? What do you like about it?
It's like basically, it makes you think of like a shooter open world MMO type of PvP, kind of like Cyrodiil and Elder Scrolls Online if you've played it. Kind of like that, but it's anybody can become basically a rogue agent and kill any other player at any time, and like. The thing about the Dog Zone is it's a whole virus that wiped out this part of the city. So everything you get, you gotta like extract it from a helicopter and decontaminate it. So like if they haven't extracted the really good loot they found in there, you could kill that other player or loot it and then go extract it yourself. Like it's just very interesting. Like
who was the one dude we was picking on last night?
That J Fox or something like that.
We was making some poor J guy leave. Like, he just kept trying to come back and get his stuff, and we just kept shooting. Because it was, for some reason, in the Dark Zone, normally there's more people, but it was just me and Daniel and this one other dude. And he just kept trying to come back to his stuff, and we kept killing him. And every time you try to do an extraction to get that shit out of there, it also spawns NPCs that will swarm that place and keep attacking. So if anyone's trying to attack, you're also getting swarmed with NPCs. At least I'm pretty sure that's what was happening to us all the time.
Yeah, so, granted, we were in like a couple of Ohio area, too. So
we would just keep... Not only was he dying, we was dying with his shit, so we was all running back there trying to get that shit. And eventually he got it, but couldn't extract it, so I think he just logged off. Or something. But he logged off, quit, and we ended up just dying to those NPCs a few more times. Quitting, getting off. I really like that.
That's what I was about to say. What's your favorite?
A few things. I like that it's a mix of like PvP and PvE. I like that it mixes players at certain points, but not like when you're in stores. I like that it has actual cutscenes, unlike Destiny. Destiny did not have no cuts, like hardly any cutscenes in Destiny. Destiny's cutscenes sucked. This game actually has like a first-person shoot, or not even just a fucking actual like story cutscene thing instead of just like I don't know dialogue. Like I don't know. I didn't like Destiny's story, if you can't tell, but it was just a whole bunch of bullshit. And then I really like that guiding arrow. The way it like tracks you down.
Yeah, like how on the map you could literally zoom right into where I was and literally follow me. You could see me running around just by.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Like you'd see every street.
It'd be cool to have like an
app like that, so I could just watch.
Or a nice big group of friends just to sit there and watch. Like, I am watching all. Like just see 8 people running around.
It'd be cool to make a PvP type of thing like. That will have just like a game mode to where it's kind of like how Fable Legends wanted to be but failed. Mm-hmm. And that's all that, but one person's the villain and they look at it from that type and they put where enemies are spawning and stuff and like basically like.
Another thing I like about it is the way they make you position yourself around the map. The NPCs basically make you reposition yourself constantly around the map. Always moving. Like they were all the time either killing my ass when I was popping out trying to kill them, or having to make me move to either their positions or them fucking like basically fucking converging on your position. So I'd have to either move to help you, you'd be moving to get away, which then I'd have to move to rearrange because then some of them split. But they're not only are they tough, they're smart. which makes it fun. It's a nice change from just all the dumb enemies it seems that we're facing. Like, this game actually has tough enemies that
they are crazy too. Like that one boss, the last boss we was bossing before we ended it last night. Like,
we can't beat hardly any of the damn bosses.
Yeah.
Like
at least all leveled ones. Like we got grinding out like a little bit below us.
Yeah, and we're just all the time running, just like
not really grinding because it doesn't feel like a grind, but you're still doing like other stuff that isn't
the only
stuff.
So far, the only downfalls I've seen is that the Dark Zone stuff. I can maybe understand players. They just don't give you experience for your. Sorry about that. Burps, man. Burps.
You just having problems over there. About to blow up.
Yeah, I am.
Love
I love you too, David. But I'm going to. I lost my train of thought. But David's more important anyway. We love him more than anything. So more important. But I was saying something about the bosses. Oh well.
Have we barely beat any of them? We were talking about how they were small.
I don't know, man. Still don't know.
Still know something about the Dog Zone.
Like right now,
I never know with you, anyways.
Right now, I'm just thinking, oh man, I wish I had more of a second to talk to David before we started this. But time has passed. We just roll for. Like we can't hardly beat any of the bosses. We're all the time running away from them though. Like constantly, just like if they were moving toward, we know like that flamethrower guy. We knew that as soon as he got to a certain closeness, that we had to back up or move or something, or we were dead. Yeah, because not only did he
cuddle buttons just wasn't.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
He wasn't walking for us.
But like we knew we were gonna die. That motherfucker caught us in it, and oh my, that was a hard fucking boss. That was a hard boss.
Yeah, and like something I really like about it too is like when you're walking up, like you're just killing people sometimes on the streets, like the little looters and scavengers, which kind of sounds terrible. But you'll walk up to like this thing that'll be like, oh, tech supplies or medical supplies, which is basically like a muddle base type thing, like Metal Gear Solid. But you'll walk up and you'll be thinking just like a building or, just something you're going to kill people in. But it's actually basically like a dungeon in most MMO senses. Like, and there's even a matchmaking. Like, right as you walk up, it's like basically kind of like a transparent wall you can walk through with the name of it, the level ranges, and then you can like hit Y for matchmaking. So like matchmaking is really easy. It's not like pop up, go to a stupid menu, like intrusive. It's real easy, fast matchmaking. Gives you good people usually. And
there is no PvP. There is only there's no PvP. Like there's no like team deathmatch. There's no capture the flag. There's none of that. There's only like the run around the story mode area, like Manhattan or whatever. Then there's the Dark Zone, which is actual PvP where you can kill anyone. You can kill your friends. You can get a whole giant gang of people and just go steamrolling or attemptively. I was about to say, me and Daniel killed this one guy that hid in the subway, but that was just the start of J-Wolf. Me and you fucking with J-Wolf. We killed him, cleared our bounty, and I was like, alright, let's go do this. And then he was still the only person in the whole Dark Zone we was in, walking around. Granted, too, we was on it kind of. Yeah, we was on it like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, something like that. We was in a weird, like, high-level area, and it's kind of still towards the beginning. Yeah. For the Dark Zone. And we were getting our asses pushed in. So I understand why nobody was there. Yeah, we see why no one was there because you'd be getting your ass pushed in anyway. So we understand why no one was there. And for people watching, if you made it this far, we're recording this thing way, way early on a Sunday because me and Daniel working
way
a lot,
only being
a lot
2
this
days.
week.
2 days only compared to usual, but
compared to usual, but you still got to do it somewhat early because I ain't gonna have hardly any time to work on it this week. Well, at least compared to normal. Because normally I only work 3 or 4 days, and now I'm doing 5 days for you. Like this past week and this week, and you fucking do 30, 40. So that makes it difficult. Yeah, I do my 35 to 40 hour grind. You need to get back on that grind, son. Get back on that grind. What's your favorite thing about Destiny? If you had to give another one pitch, if a parent was walking into GameStop. No, I want you to shut your Destiny, Dylan. The review on The Division, what I think about it, you said Destiny. You'll see it in the clip. Broski, but The Division, I give it, I really like it. No, if the mom was walking into the GameStop trying to get this for her kid. Kid's 14. He's old enough to play it. but just barely.
I don't know.
Apparently, he wouldn't tell her anything. He would just say, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here."
I mean, it's
This
not
ain't
like
a
it's
GameStop.
too bad. Like, I don't really. The only thing I thought, but if a parent is literally like, "Ooh,"
This ain't a GameStop.
they shot
bitch.
it.
This is a clothes store.
They shot exactly. Like, and kill the dogs on it, which is kind of terrible. But that's really the only thing. Like, there's not too much blood. There's really not anything else. Like, there's no cussing too. But like,
The first thing you'd say, you can kill a dog in it, which is pretty terrible.
yeah, but other than that, it's pretty good.
But other than that, I make it snazzy. If a parent was walking in 14, because we was 14 trying to get these games, I'd say get it for it. Like they don't. There's hardly any cussing in it. We don't even know if it's probably rated T for teen for all we know. So a teen probably could walk in and buy this game. But if a parent just was wanting to get this as a present, I'd say get it for them. If they like shooters, get it for them. If they're a Nintendo person, go get a Nintendo game. What are you doing in the Xbox or PlayStation section?
Yeah,
go
just
get
a
Nintendo
full
game.
warning too. It's an only online game, so if you're like, I'm gonna buy this for my son Billy, you better make sure Billy has some Xbox Live and is constantly connected to the internet. Or Billy gonna be doing a lot of bitching, and Billy gonna be trolling all those internet forums, and
Billy's
nobody
gonna be
likes
pretty
Billy.
unhappy.
Nobody will like Billy on the interweb, so just be nice to Billy. Billy will be nice to everybody else.
I like how on this one division review, I mean, you had like 3 like major stops.
Major segues.
David, I did we're fixing to segue off, but David, I did something and then you stopped me.
You said
something.
Destiny instead of the Division. He was like, if a mom wanted to walk into a store and buy Destiny, what would you?
This ain't a closed store, bitch. Got Destiny on. Did you play Destiny last night?
Whenever you woke up before going to walk, I was sitting there playing Destiny.
What? God dang! Dude, I hate getting up for work at goddamn 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
You woke up and I was
Fucking
sitting there
sucks.
playing Destiny, using my bad juju, trying to get back to max level.
All right,
But segue.
here we are. The Division had quite a bit of hype around it, but it took a long time to come out, Daniel. Had a lot of hype around it.
Oh, I remember being hyped for so long and they just kept
The
disappointing.
hype fell so far off the train, I think is why I'm somewhat satisfied with the Division. It was like, I built the hype so up and then it just fell off a cliff. I was like, I don't even care about that.
Yeah, I
After
just
playing
wanted to come out now.
Yeah, exactly. After playing Destiny, I was like, Destiny's not what I thought it was. I knew Division was going to be almost the same vein of that game, so I was like, hype gone for this game. But after playing it,
Shutting all the doors.
I am pretty satisfied with it. But it just got me thinking, like, I'm kind of I'm tired of hype. I think the Division was the last game I lost it for probably a year ago, because like Halo 5 is one of my favorite series, but I wasn't hyped for Halo 5. I was just like, I'm getting the game day one, playing the fuck out of it. But as far as like being hyped for it, it just wasn't there. And the Division is the last one I can remember being hyped for. And now that it's finally out and I'm playing it, I'm like, oh, this game ain't too bad, but why was I ever so I may be growing old. We may just be getting older and just being like, well, we'll play it when we play it. I ain't got much time for it anyway. But, man, I remember seeing it, oh God, when was it first? It was either E3 2013 or E3 2014. Because the Xbox Ones came out in 2013, so I'm pretty sure they were showing it that E3 maybe. But 2014 at the very latest. And I remember being so hyped for it, but like then 2015, last year came along at the beginning. Around March, I was just like, I'm kind of getting iffy, and then it got delayed. And then Destiny came out, and I was like, oh, this game was okay. But I was like, yeah, Division, nope. Wait. Destiny came out in 2000. Holy dude, I'm getting so old. I thought Destiny came out in 2015 because I just bought the Taken King. No, Destiny came out in 2014. Yeah. So that.
Yeah. You need to upgrade your year 1 weapon, son. Make them year 2 so they do increased damage and get back on the.
But dude, that sucks.
And now, because we're on 1 ball now.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. That's okay. I mean, we talked quite a bit. We talked quite a time. But anyway, so 2014 lost the hype. What do you think about hype, Daniel? I know we're losing it. We just don't.
I've loved RuneScape for so long, to be honest. Like, that I literally, it's like my stable ground, and I'm the same way. I'm getting about sick and tired of hype. Like, my most recent one was Ark Survival Evolved.
That was a fun game.
So much hype just to pick a PvP server and realize I should have never done
that. They might not be able to hear you, Daniel. You're whispering it.
Huh. But damn it. Ark. It was fun, though. I liked it, but it really wasn't like Ark's hype that killed me because it was kind of like spontaneous, but it really killed the hype for Far Cry Primal for me, really. Like, still going to end up playing it once I'm done with Far Cry 4, but I just comparatively, I look at both of them and I'm like,
that's pretty soon.
I was like, yeah.
Hope's killed right around Christmas time for Far Cry.
Well, I mean, granted, around Christmas time wasn't too good for Daniel, so it might not have been Ark killing the hype. It might have been my life, which there'll be a podcast in the future about that, but yeah. Hype, fuck hype.
About your life?
Sit there. Yeah, it's about
Hitler
me bitching about me bitching about all the crazy shit.
That'd be a fun podcast one day.
Yep, one day. Stay tuned. Subscribe. And if you want more content like this, click this ugly mantle right here for. But I don't like play a demo. Look into it yourself. Like, read the meta scores, the GameSpot scores. I think do your research.
The reason I hate hype and I hate the bitching around it. Do your research before you buy, or do you have no reason? You have no reason to bitch about something you bought. Like,
yeah, if you're working for the money,
your money is that just then don't bitch about it.
Exactly.
Like, if you want, go get rid of it. Go resell it. Someone wants to buy it. You know that. Go resell it somehow. Why complain? Like, those people spent long, hard hours working on that game. You know how many things can mess up making the game? It is a miracle that game is even running in your console.
Like, to be honest, like, some of the programmers behind it probably work twice to 3 times the hours you work a week on it. So quit your bitching. Like,
unless you buy them on Steam, and then some of those developers trying to fuck you over. But the AAA games, those motherfuckers work their asses off to try to make, like, Rockstar North. I think those are the motherfuckers that work their fucking asses off. Grand Theft Auto is probably, if ever Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it will probably get my hype. It is the only game series that has consistently, since I started playing it at Grand Theft Auto 3 when we was old enough, which, like, fucking 12, 13, but maybe younger, whatever. But, ever since we was old enough to play Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, the ones on PSP that I only played Vice City Stories, Grand Theft Auto 4, and then Grand Theft Auto 5. Literally, top of the line of the games when they all came out. So, 6 deserves my hype from its track record. They literally win my, like, game of the year. Every single year one of them comes out. Like, I fucking love Grand Theft Auto. I don't think anyone builds a better fucking world.
You didn't bring up any of the mobile games, though.
What mobile games?
Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck, I didn't play those, so fuck them. And plus Rockstar North didn't. I don't think Rockstar North made those fucking mobile games, so. But, so next time a fucking Grand Theft Auto game comes out, it deserves my hype. But other than that, I just don't think I'm going to get hyped for games anymore. I'm just going to be like, well, I'm going to wait for a demo, going to wait for reviews, wait to see how people actually feel about it, because I don't really give a shit that much about playing it day one. Like, the games I'm going to play day one, I know I'm going to play day one no matter who says the fuck what. Like, it could get a 2, and I'm going to be like, I'm still going to buy that game. Like, if it's a Digimon game, like, I don't give a shit if it gets a 2 or a 3. Probably going to buy that game. Pokemon.
Yeah, because of my track record, I know I'm going to like them.
Like, Pokemon Sun and Moon is a great example. Super excited about Pokemon Sun and Moon, but as far as me, like, I don't give a shit if it's a crappy game. I got fucking 6 other great Pokemon games that I can still go back and play, so it's not going to bother me that bad if it's that much if it's bad. You know what I mean?
I feel like setting up that thing for that future topic. Okay. Real fast. Don't get distracted. Think I was texting because I literally go incognito for an hour just for this baby girl.
Yes. But we're sick of hype because people bitch. If you think a game might be bad, please just wait. Like, it is not that important. You have other great games that you love to play. Just go play those.
I'm gonna steal this over from you, Dylan,
Who cares
and
about
take
your
over the
friends?
bitching for you, because you've been three-fourths this topic. Mine able. No, I'm kidding. But, literally, you're right beside me. But, like, if you're working for your money and it is that important to you, like, you should really do your research. If you're like, oh, I worked, let's say working minimum wage, oh, my 10 hours, all going for this new game. Like, if it's that important to you, do your research. If you're a kid and it's your birthday and you're spending that for the game, do your research, because you'll have to wait a whole year or till Christmas or something like that. We know those struggles. Like, sit there, do your research, make sure you're gonna like it, instead of just seeing a hype train roll by, run to the end of your road, jump on the bitch, and ride it all the way to pissing yourself off. Like,
and pick up some of the great games you missed. Like
that still you got. Like, you just mugged Microsoft for like that Metro Redux bundle. Like, I think like $7.50 or $8.
Oh yeah, it was something like that. It was a great deal. Whatever the fuck it was. But let's go on from one type of bitching to another type of bitching. Daniel, you know, I got some rage problems. But I've asked you, without my knowledge, to go look up some tips, maybe some helpful things.
Contradictory. I've asked you without my knowledge.
Oh wait, I mean, no, yeah, it's true. We're going. Like I said in that one episode, I contradict myself a lot, so you just gotta bear with me. Let Daniel just point it out, then I'll be like,
it's right.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, it was raining a lot this morning. But anyway, you're right. Contradictory. I asked you to go look up some helpful tips, but without showing me, so we can talk about them here on the podcast and just let what we talk about come naturally. But so Daniel, whip out your list.
That's why I just brought up that it was controversial, just to get you rambling more. Just
whip out
more Dylan rambles.
Whip out your list. Let's get into some of these tips that you got for me. Okay. Maybe some of them will help. Some of them might not. You know, they're different for every person. Everyone has a different type of rage with different sets of triggers. So just remember that going through this list, remember, you just pick out what you think will help you, which is what I'm going to do when Daniel and me go through this list. Daniel.
It's like I had that false list we were talking about, but I kind of like this one better because it's just straight to.
Is it from a website you like to?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to shout it out actually. It's on a website called Psychology Today, and the way I found it was just looking at like tips on how to control rage, and it's just these are like very just short, straightforward answers, like 1 to 5 words, and I really like it. The first tip is just own it. It's basically like pretending you're not.
I think that's what this is right here, right?
Exactly. It's like just spitting out the vowels today. But it's like owning it. It's like basically says pretending you're not angry. It's basically like worse than actually just being like, okay, I'm angry. Maybe I just need to sit here quietly. like
I think that is a very helpful tip. Own it. Probably, maybe, depending, maybe a verbal cue like, I'm angry. I don't know if you need to say that to the people you're around, either the person that's making you angry. Maybe you need to step away and say it to someone else as like outside of the situation. But maybe step away and tell someone you're angry. Talk to someone else while you're angry. Or be
more controversial. Step up in their face, look them dead in the eyes and be like, you're making me angry.
I mean, that could happen. It probably may happen to somebody. But what's number 2, Daniel? What do you got?
Number 2. It's like break it down. So you're still simmering after your yearly review. If you jot down some of your thoughts, whether with prehistoric pen or paper or within.
Read it loud.
Oh my god, no. Fuck what the words these guys are trying to be spelling. But basically, break it down. Figure out the roots, basically, of why you're evil. Oh god, Daniel, calm down. Satanic Daniel, put away the horns. But why you're angry, like
he's calling us evil.
Yeah, like if Dylan's just sitting there looking at Billy, and Billy's pissing Dylan off, Dylan needs to look deeper within himself and find out why just looking at Billy pisses him off. Like, did Billy really do something to you? Like, every time you look at Billy, you getting pissed off?
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Basically, break it down and go within yourself and find out what.
That's something I'm gonna have to do with a lot of people. There are a lot of people like that. I just look at them, they piss me off. Specifically, customers.
Especially the ones that think they're always right.
God,
Twitch.
Nah, I like most customers. Let's be honest. It's that 0.5% of customers that really just piss me off for the whole rest of the day. It's that 0.5%. Because the rest of the customers...
And then the rest of the customers...
On about their day, which is exactly what I like.
Go about their day. All of the really good customers that spend all day you dealing with them just to get you back feeling normal. Like, to be that one that really pisses you off. And like, fuck, for my job instance, for right now, like, I'll be like, ugh, bad day. Then I'll see like one delivery going to the right place. And I'm like, boom, sweet. And they'll be real nice. I'll vent to them. And
there's this one old man that I got into an argument over coffee with. I think I've told you this probably around you a lot of times, but okay, because he would not tell me how much like cream and sugar, and he kept like seriously bitching at me. Like I was like, "Do you want it in it?" And he was like, "Yes." And I put it in it, and I gave it to him. He was like, "Where's my cream and sugar?" I was like, "It was in it, like you asked, sir." And he's like, "No, I want it on the side." And I gave it to him on the side, and then he's like, "Why? I want you to put it in there for me." And I'm like, "It's already in there." And he was like, "You don't need to get an attitude with me." I was like, "Well, it's in your coffee, sir." And he just picked it up and walked and never came up to the register again. Every time I look at him, I get pissed off. And I know exactly what.
I'd believe, like, how stupid you gotta be. I hate the random. I used to walk there, and it pisses me off. Like, why do you bitch about a coffee that's 65 cents because your ass is old? If a new person, your ass is there every fucking morning. Every fucking morning. Like, if it's a new person that you've never seen before, your ass is in there every day. You should know that. And if they tell you a wrong price, pay for it. Don't bitch because it's a fucking $1. And fucking tell them, like, after you get your coffee, and then inform, like, there's something that seems, like, you know, there's a senior's discount, we get it cheap when it's a tinier size. Basically, like, don't sit there and fucking breathe down their neck.
Right.
Like, motherfucker, you pulled that probably out of your wife's change purse, for fuck's sake. If you're gonna bitch about it, go home, grow your own goddamn coffee beans, and fucking make it your damn self.
The title of this video is gonna be How to Cure Rage. It's gonna be two guys raging about it. But remember, this is one customer out of like 25 of elderly people that we just like. I love the elderly people that come to my restaurant.
I'm the worst person
to be helping me with my rage.
Yeah.
Well,
here I am, raging about a boss, bitching about coffee that I've had to deal with in 2 years.
What are you supposed to be helping me with my
I'll move into the next one.
Please do, Daniel. Please do.
Well, good time. The next one is move it out. Move the angle.
Out? Does it have any tips in there to how to move it out?
As physical signs go.
Like do something like you know, punch a pillow, or like just do what you do. Basically, you know, go for a run. You know, go do some physical exercise.
It's to slow down your breathing through several long, deep breaths. Loosen your muscles through clenching and unclenching your fist. Oh, that's not the way I was clenching and unclenching. I was thinking the buttocks, not the fist. But I don't know how it's going to help with rage.
So slow, deep breaths, clenching and unclenching your fists. Probably
doing a neck roll, it says.
Doing a neck roll.
Use that.
So it seems like breathing.
It says you can use that
yoga.
arousal for good, rather than for clocking someone in the face. Oh yeah. To be better off. Yeah.
Get turned on by the anger?
No,
I like that button. It's gonna go away. Yeah, turn that into a rage boner and jack it off.
You fuck. Get off this podcast. You're foul.
You're foul. Get off that own podcast.
I mean, the adrenaline is pumping. The blood got to go some.
All right, what's our next tip for us? I really like that one. You know, walk away, do some deep breaths. You know, clenching your hands and what was this website again?
It's Psychology Today.
PsychologyToday.com.
And it's 7 tips on basically how to help control your rage.
I like it.
But I'm gonna spitfire these last 3.
Nope, spitfire the last 2. Are they any good? Just go. I'm
just gonna spitfire the last of the tips from the website, so we just talk about all of them real fast.
All right, go ahead.
But one is find the big picture, which is kind of rooted to what we said earlier, which is find out why you're getting mad, see the bigger picture, or like step away from your damn self and find out what's making you mad.
Or the situation. Yourself also includes the situation.
And then it says share carefully. Like you said, walk away, tell somebody that you're angry and say, "Do like, Billy, you pissing me off today."
Yeah.
Billy,
you
make me angry.
I just saw your face in the mirror and it was epic.
Billy, you make me angry. But share carefully. Then number 6 it says act. And then number 7 says be watchful. That's what I was thinking. And then 7 is be watchful, basically, so you don't get angry again from it. But the act, if someone drove poorly on the freeway, you'll simply move on eventually. But if you're part of a toxic relationship or the victim of a serial aggressor, you'll need to do what you can do. Wait, oh my gosh. You'll need to do what you can to chart out steps to improve the situation. A specific plan of action with methodical goals and the pathways to get there can lend a very important sense of control, reducing your stress and increasing your peace. Basically, it's saying act is, if you're like in an abusive relationship and that's what's making you mad, don't sit there and keep getting mad because your spouse beats you every night or something crazy. Like, it's gonna make you mad. Like,
effect.
Exactly. Start building blocks of either for like something like that. You need to walk with them and calm them down and get like to your mutual peace, and you can fix a relationship. Or you need to be building blocks of, well, I live with them. Where can I move out to and then break up with? So building blocks like that and act on it. Don't just sit there and back. Basically, it's only like good old Yoda says, I think, do or do not. There is no try. Like you act. You do not procrastinate or maybe it until tomorrow. You start walking because you know it's unhealthy for you. But and then that last one was be watchful.
Any tips on be watchful? Was there any good tips? Anything for be watchful?
Basically, just
look for the signs in the moment.
Look for the signs in the moment. Figure them out, and then plan for it another day and be watchful. Make sure it don't happen again. Basically.
And remember, no one's perfect. You're gonna get angry again.
I'm gonna get angry again about probably somebody over. I'll probably be making my own coffee when I'm like 30 or 40, shaky little hands and pour it on myself and be mad at my own self. Or my flimsy ass right hand.
Dang it, no. But you're gonna get mad again. But like after the fact, after you get away from it and you realize that you fucked up, it's okay that you fucked up. Like we all do it. I do it on a daily basis. But you gotta look at it and move on and say, how can I fix it? When you get mad, just when you're away and you realize it, just be like, what made me mad? How can I avoid it next time? How can I fix it? How can I maybe, even if it's like someone you work with or something, someone that's just aggravating you constantly, like at work or something, just be like, how can I let them not affect my inner peace? What are they doing that affects my inner peace? And what am I doing that lets them affect it? At least that's what I feel. Daniel, any last words on the topic of rage?
Any last words is disclaimer. Don't Daniel Petry are not represented by any mental health or mental therapeutic company at any point in time, nor have we ever been. Do not take our point as law or any advice as solid in stone. Do not. Basically, we do not know what the fuck we're talking about. Like we said, psychology today kind of seemed like they knew what they were talking about. But we have no degree or knowledge of mental health. But if you like our advice, stay tuned because you'll hear us vent about it again. Probably. And I hope I helped Dylan with a little bit of his rage issues. And maybe...
He normally does. Alright, Daniel, we're moving on. I'm going to throw you a topic out on the fly that not even I wrote down. Not even I thought about yet. But we can make it quick because we got technical problems. But
as always. But,
what are your absolute favorite games on the Nintendo 64? This is not a top 5. This
Bomberman
is not
60 for the second attack. Bomberman, it was kind of RPG-ish, but it was kind of like a platform. It was a platform with a lot of puzzles. You don't have to
go fast just yet. You can...
It was kind of a nice blend between platformer and RPG. Like, you have a sidekick named Pomey. It was two-player. Like, I was usually Pomey. I was the bitch. Usually, like, he helps Bomberman kill some stuff. But it's kind of like a platform. Like, you do puzzles, walk your way to the boss, kill some stuff. but it's also like an OP, like one of the false, I don't know, semi
RPGs,
OPGs kind of. Then you got food for your pony, and based off what you fed him is what he kind of evolved into. Kind of Pokemon evolving and Digivolving.
It's kind of akin to Pokemon.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
And the reason we got that game is because that's also one of my favorite games. Another game I'd have to add is Mario Kart. While we got Bomberman 64,
you're gonna explode.
I'm
gonna look over. We're just gonna.
But the reason we got Bomberman 64 is because we thought it was Kirby on the case for my birthday. We thought it was a Kirby game, so we got it, even though it said Bomberman on it. And we thought Kirby was in it, so we was like, yeah, we want that game. Turns out it's some other guy named Pony. We still love that game to this day. I fucking love it. And Mario Kart, one of the first games we ever actually played.
Games are good.
The Mario
we haven't
Party
played
games
those in forever. Those would be awesome.
Super Mario 64 is awesome. We beat that when we were like 6 or 7. Like, we were super young when we beat Super Mario 64. It was one of the earliest games I ever remember beating 100 all the way to Bowser, all the way by myself. Because it's me, Daniel, and we have an older brother named David. So when our mom got Mario Kart 64 for us for Christmas, and she got us that game too. She just
that's when we was growing up. It was that posse, but
yeah. But anyway,
exactly.
It was Mario Kart and Mario 64. And she only let us play Mario Kart at the beginning, and she got all 120 stars on Mario 64 before she let us play, because it only had 3 save files back in the day. So for the 3 of us brothers, she played it first and beat it that. But I think she made sure we didn't delete her save file or something like that. But I know there's only 3, and she beat it completely beforehand, specifically because there's 3 of us.
I think she kept saving it on 3.
And maybe. Like, I can't remember it too much, but I don't think David played Super Mario 64. I think it was just me and you. I think it was just me and you. But that's the end of favorite Nintendo 64 games, because we just hit technical problems. Stay tuned for more if you want more, but we're on to our next topic. If you want more Nintendo 64 games, just let us know. We got to move on.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Sorry for the 3-minute topic, but we got to go on because technical problems. Daniel, we're going to go on to some random stuff, but before the camera all eats shit. Top 5 fails. Top 5 fails may be canceled. Just joking. But it's actually coming here onto Max Level, where I'm just going to show Daniel. I'm going to get 5 clips. I'm going to show them to Daniel. We're just going to talk about them. It's not going to be nearly as intricate or well written. It's not going to be written at all, like Top 5 fails, but it's going to be a little easier for me, so I can keep doing Max Level, and I can keep doing Top 5 fails, which is what I love. And I can show Daniel, which I always like talking to Daniel about fails. So that way it can come here, it'll make us easier, and I have some ideas for it in the future. That way I can easily transition it from here on Max Level onto that new idea, which will take a little bit. It'll take months because I'm still getting everything working. We're still moving, so it's going to take a little bit. But Top 5 fails is coming here to Max Level when it returns. It will not be going back to the way you remember it, the way you see it, me standing on the wall with written jokes, showing it and all the stuff. It's going to be me showing them to Daniel, which is you two. I'm going to edit in the video.
We need to hyperlink it, like where it starts for your Top 5 fails people. They want to see it, like whenever the clip with that poll.
It'll be its own. It'll be like the start of its own
topic. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they can just come to like Thursday or Friday's video and find it there.
Because like that one cool kid or whatever that always commented on your videos. He needs at least to where he can at least go back and get a hint of what he loves.
Max is exactly why I'm not. I love making it, and I know Max likes watching. I know a little lady likes watching it, so. Those 2 people plus me liking it. I'm gonna keep it going just because I love watching fails. I've always wanted a fail show. I love it, but I just want something that's also easier because I love that, but I just don't have enough time to write out a whole bunch of jokes that I think are funny and edit it all a certain way. Like, it's just gonna be easier for me to show it to you. You know, edit in the video for them too, so they can see it, and then just me and you talk about the clips. You know what I mean? Because it'll be. Yeah, maybe on the spot as we're just rambling on, you know what I mean? But that way, whenever it's over and we're done with our jokes or whatever, we can just go on to the next clip, you know what I mean? There's no pressure, to be honest, I felt pressure doing other Top 5 fails just because I was writing it out, doing a whole bunch of other stuff, which, I wanted it to be funny, I wanted it to be good, and it was some of my first videos, which, yes, a whole lot of those I think are bad just because I've advanced so much in editing, but I still love them, I still go back and watch them. I still wanted it to be good. I still wrote them all out, but this is going to be a whole lot easier for me. And it involves you now, too, so it'll be you. Every day, it's going to probably take the spot of randoms. It'll be all top 5 fails, and then we'll go into randoms. And
trying to fast forward you before that camera tries to fast forward.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, I was like,
anyway, you got anything you want to say? You should go ahead and plug your shit now, because we're not going to get to the favorite videos or songs.
Hey.
Maybe you can throw yours in while I'm doing the outro. Or
Founding Falls, Trevor Moore, favorite song in video, fun, Rooster Teeth. We found the thing with Jeff and Gavin, basically doing a lot of stuff with our live favorite video series. Just stumbled upon it, loved it. Rooster Teeth.
Rooster Teeth Happy Hour, my favorite video of the week, too.
Daniel
Song,
J.
Rod
Petry.
Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Rod Stewart.
Daniel J. Petry 105 on Instagram, at Daniel's Paradox on Twitter, Daniel's Paradox on Xbox Live if you want to add me, because I'm always down for more people to play games with.
And I'm at Modern Day Hell on Twitter. If you'd like, you can catch up the Max Level Show broken up here on YouTube, Monday through Friday, day by day, where we post every single topic. And I think the camera just lost, so I just cut to a picture. But you can catch Max Level here, day by day. Oh, yeah, it just lost it all. But you can capture it here Monday through Friday. Full thing posted on Sunday.
Keeps the save, right? It still keeps the word out. Okay, so they just hear audio.
But it'll be
take
here.
The last frame and freeze it.
It'll still be here on Sunday. If you guys like, you can catch more of the Max Level. And as always, I really, really thank you guys for watching.
And even if there is technical difficulties, we'll always be back next week.
Next week.